If you're starting a new job as a barista, there's 5 key drinks that you need to know how to make. That's the espresso, flat white, latte, cappuccino, and long black. Let me show you how to make these. All right, let's get started. First thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna start off with an espresso and a flat white because I'm gonna split my recipe, split my head, and get my 2 single shots off a normal extraction. Now, talk to your roaster, check the bag, find out what the recipe is for the coffee you're using. For us, it's a normal split. I got 22.5 grams of coffee there, which means I'm gonna put 22.5 grams in a 90 ml cup for my short black or an espresso. And then I'm gonna put the other side of the shot into my 190 ml ceramic cup there, and that is gonna be for my flat white. Just listen to the sound. We're going to add just a small amount of air, and then we'll bury the tip so that we don't add too much. That's going to give us a thin milk texture. So there we have our short black or an espresso. Then we've got our single shot for our flat white. I notice my milk is nice and thin. So when we run through, we just get this nice light milk. Beautiful. That is my flat white, my espresso. Cool. Let's move straight on. I'm gonna do my latte and my cappuccino. Again, 22.5 grams in. I'll get 45 grams of yield total out, so 2 times 22.5 gram shots. Now again, follow your own recipe. I'll split that one. My latte, it's in a 220 ml glass. My cappuccino's in a 190 ml cup. Now a little bit more milk in that latte, which means the ratio of coffee to milk is going to be a little bit lighter, therefore a little bit weaker than my cappuccino. All right, latte milk, again, same process, but we're just gonna add air for a little bit longer. We generally say on a commercial machine like this Lumberdoco GB5, I've added roughly about 4 seconds of air to that one. That's my latte milk, and I'll do my cat milk, but notice that I'm just gonna keep adding the air just for that little bit longer. Still small microfoam bubbles the whole time, maybe 6 seconds of air on that one. Now you'll need to adapt the air on your machine to suit your steam wand. So here we have a single shot and our latte milk. Big spin, big spin. Now we want this like that. Now that will settle. We'll be able to see the head on that one. That's my latte. And this, I've got a lot more texture, as this is my cappuccino milk. There's 2 things here. In Australia, we're gonna pour straight on top of this. See how it's got a lot more texture to it. And that sits, it can sit flat. I just wanted to show you, it doesn't need to bulge over the top. We don't need to do so much bulging, but to make that a cappuccino in Australia, we just want to put a nice little amount of chocolate on there. And that is it. That is the 4 drinks. I need one more. I need a long black. So let's chuck some boiling water in this 170 ml cup. Now, if you want to, you can use a temperature controlled kettle, 75 degrees, 85 degrees, to make it much more specialty experience. But traditionally, we're just going to go straight on top of the coffee machine's water. It is quite warm, quite hot really. Let's be mindful of that. But we're going to drop a double shot straight on top of this water, and to make that crema float. I'm going to lift that as close to the water as I can without dunking those spouts in, and we should see that nice rich crema. Now I'm doing the full double shot, the full 1:2 ratio of coffee sitting on there. Beautiful. All right, I need to dial that back in. Here we are. There's our long black. So they are the 5 key drinks that you will find on every menu that you're going to make up the majority of the drinks that your customers are ordering. Now you need to nail that to get it right. Now I've done a full video on every single drink on the menu, whether you want to learn about chai lattes, piccolos, macchiatos. There is other videos that we've done for the full coffee menu. Check them out. They've been really helpful to other new baristas, or if you're an experienced barista and you just want to refresh on what's happening in specialty coffee and making sure that you're doing the right ways and serving great tasting coffee. We'll put some links in the description below, but definitely if you have any more comments or you want to add anything that you might do differently in your country or on your menu, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. Put them in there. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Check out all the other videos that will support you as a barista or as a cafe owner, and hope you like the video. Thank you.